Welcome back, it's Bartholomew Perez, and in today's video I'll be sharing the general requirements on how to become licensed in the state of California. Second, the general costs that you should expect to incur while undergoing the process, and then finally what the timeline might look like for you. For general requirements, at a minimum you do have to be 18 years of age. Although you do not have to be a resident to California, there is a separate application if you're not. If you are, great, just makes it that much easier. You do have to be honest and truthful about any criminal background that you might have had. Failure to do so might compromise your ability to become licensed in the state of California. Although you do not have to have a college degree, you do have to take a course requirement of 3 courses, 1 in real estate principles, 2 in real estate practice, and then finally an elective, which I decided to take, real estate finance. And the great thing about the course requirement is that you can satisfy it in class instruction, whether you take it at a brokerage, community college, or finally online. So it just depends on personal preference and what's available to you and cost, of course. Now the in-class instruction cost me $350 and it ran from the time of June to August of 2018. So in that time, the great thing about the instruction in class was that the instructor provided anecdotes about their experience as real estate agents. The brokerage also made it a point to help with the application process, submitting the fees, and then the fingerprinting, which cost me $245 for the application fees, and then finally $40 for the fingerprinting. So the great thing is that they also send that to the state of California, and that takes a little bit of time. It took me about a month and a half before I got approved by the state that, okay, now you actually qualify and you're able to take the exam. So I didn't get notice until September 24th of 2018. Once you receive that, that lets you know that, okay, now you can apply for the date and the time and the site that you want to take the exam. Now the exam will be 150 questions long. It'll be 3.5 hours and a date of your choice, and that'll cost you $60. Once you finish the course to the time that you actually take exam, well, you're on your own, and whether you study or not, that's up to you. What I decided to do was buy a book and then use that book to study after work 3-4 hours a night, and then until leading up to the point that I was actually able to take the exam. The book cost me only like $25-30. It was the Barron's Real Estate Examination Preparation book. And once I was ready on November 2nd, that's when I took the exam. They'll actually let you know on the spot whether or not you actually passed the exam and can qualify for your license. But you're not ready yet to practice real estate because you have to be signed on with a brokerage and you have to pay dues to the MLS and local real estate board of wherever you're living. So that cost me about $250 for onboarding to my brokerage, and then $630 to finally register with my MLS and then pay realtor dues. So in total, it cost me about $1,600 to just get started, and then the timeline was about 6 months. So that was from the June till late November, early December. So that's the general outline. That's what it might look like. If you do have any other questions that you might want answered, please feel free to reach me either email, on social media, or just leave a comment down below. Do make sure to like, subscribe if you do want to see additional content, be up to date on what's going on in real estate, and just see what my process looks like. I am in Oaxaca, Mexico right now, and the great thing about being licensed in a way and representing yourself is that you do not necessarily have to be at an office to submit offers or just negotiate. As long as all vested parties are aware of where you are and how you might conduct your business, they will work with you. So right now I'm undergoing escrow for a property of my own, and it's very exciting because it's going to be my first home. And until next time, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and just know that 2019 is going to be big for everybody. See you soon.